everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Andrea. Today I have my second update. July, August, September. Yes, my second update for Throwback 30. This is a Fantastic Ladies collab project. It was created by Jessica Lee as a way to basically so she could participate in projects that she wasn't able to participate in at the time because there's just so many awesome projects going on in the Fantastic Ladies and outside of the Fantastic Ladies at any given time that you like. I mean, I guess you could do them all if you're Superwoman, but it's just not really realistic. So she picked 30 projects and you just pick one prompt from every project. So you're working on 30 different items, just one prompt from each project, because that kind of defeats the purpose of doing every prompt of every project. I'm filming this at the same time that I film my That's Expensive project pan update, so you've already heard me complain, but my neighbor's lawn guy, every single time I have to film, every single time. I don't understand. So once again, you'll just have to suffer through it with me, and hopefully he finishes soon because I don't want to put this off. I want to get it filmed. Anyway, so I have already finished, let me double check. I've already finished 2 of the prompts, and I actually have 3 more prompts finished for today. I have more empties than that, but we'll get to that when we get to it. But so I am down to 25 prompts left after this update. So we're just gonna get started and go down the list. So number 1 is 12 Days of Christmas. I picked the lyric, or I picked the stanza, Partridge in a Pear Tree. Really, I should have picked 2 turtle doves, but it doesn't really matter. So for that, I picked this Copacetic Cosmetics blush in Fruit of the Underworld because there is a bird on it. And my goal is to use this 50 times. I've used it 3 more times in the past month for a total of 7 times. I think I have pictures from last time, so I'll try to throw up progress pics of the items that, like my powder items and things, but I'm pretty sure I took them last month. I don't know. You'll know. You know, because you're seeing it. Okay, number 2 is 50 Shades of Panning. So that's like a sex or risque themed product. I picked this Tarte Man Eater mascara. This is a mini. I started using it this past update, so I've only used it 11 times. On its own, and again, I talked about this in my That's Expensive project pan. On its own, it's not enough. It lengthens pretty decently, but it doesn't give me volume. So what I've been doing is I've been doing my lash primer. I do a coat of this, and then I follow up with a coat of my Lancome Monsieur Big mascara that's in my That's Expensive project pan, and like paired together, these mascaras are very nice, and I'm quite enjoying the combo. So obviously this is going to be in for a little while longer, seeing as I just opened it. I mean, it is a mini, but minis I can usually get me to last like 3 months. So we still have like 2.5 months of this left at least. Number 3, 50 Shades of Pink. This is my first empty for the month. I picked this little mini sample, deluxe sample size. I don't know. It's small. This is an Ulta Beauty Liquid Illuminator in Northern Lights. I use this like mixed in with my primer. I think in my last update, I was like, oh, I think I only have like 2 more uses of this left, and I really wanted to finish it for this update, blah, blah. I had 22 more uses in this. I used this a total of 36 times. Like, yes, you don't use a ton, but I didn't think there was that much in here, and I did not like it. And again, I don't know if it's just because it's so old. It was really, really thick, and I feel like it made my makeup look cakey and bad on the days that I mix this in with my primer. So I am so glad that it's done. Yay! So that prompt is finished. Prompt number 4 is 7 Deadly Sins, and I picked Envy, which is green. So I picked this ColourPop Super Shock Shadow in Empire. My goal is to hit pan. I used it 4 more times this past month for a total of 7 times. It actually looks like it's getting a bit of a hard pan in there because this is pretty, it's not like so dry that I can't use it, but it's easier for me to use it with a brush because I get more product on it with a brush, and I actually like to use it mostly in my outer corner. So this will probably take a while, but I'll hit pan on this before the end of the project, no problem. Okay, number 5 is Around the World. You have to pick a product that either has the flag colors of a country or was made in that country. I picked Greece, which is blue and white, and I had this Murad Clarifying Oil-Free Water Gel. I say had because I finished this, so this is the second empty I have for this month. I used it 5 more times, so I used this a total of 13 times to finish it. I mean, it's just a little baby, so it's not too surprising. I finished it, like, I only used it 5 more times, so I finished it at the beginning of the month, so I don't really remember too much about it, but I feel like I remember it wasn't super moisturizing, which technically isn't a problem during the day because I put on like SPF or whatever, but it was still, I wouldn't buy this. So that is done. Okay, for number 6, Beauty A to Z, I randomly selected a letter and it was J. So I have 6 mini julep polishes that I want to try to finish. I've used 4 of them this past month, so I'm just going to show you the ones that I used because I think the other ones are upstairs and I don't want to go upstairs and get them. So the first, and most of these, like some of them are marked and some aren't, and there's not enough usage to like necessitate a new mark. So none of these have current marks, but this is Danielle. I used this once and I've used it only 1 time in the project. This is Cassandra. I used it once for a total of 1 time in the project. This is Bianca. I've used it once for a total of 1 time in the project. You see a theme going on here. And this is Tilda, which I actually used twice for a total of 3 times in the project, but it barely is underneath where my line was. So I need to use those a little bit more if I want to finish that, but we're just gonna keep on keeping on. Number 7 is Birthstone Beauty. That is another nail polish that I did not use in the past month, so I'm not going to show that. Number 8 is Budget Beauty, a drugstore item. So I have this Rimmel Fix and Perfect primer that is really old, but I want to get it out of my collection. I used it 11 times this past, or no, I used this 9 times this past month for a total of 16 times since I started, and it is down to here now. So, I mean, I don't use a ton when I use it, and it's gonna be slow going, but I will finish this because I want to get it out of my collection. Number 9, oh my god, I'm so annoying. Just stop. I hate leaf blowers. The most unnecessary invention. Number 9 is Cupid's bow. It's a love or Valentine's themed item. What did I do with it? Oh, here it is. And for that, I have ColourPop's Kissin' a Frog blush. My goal is to use this 50 times. I used it 3 more times in the past month for a total of 5 times. I don't understand. The weight on this went up somehow. So I don't know, but I did use it. I really do like this blush a lot, and it doesn't look like much in the pan, but it gives a very nice flush to the cheeks. I'm gonna go murder that man, like seriously. I'm gonna try really hard not to complain about all the lawn noises going on outside, but it's super annoying and I'm not happy about it. Number 10 is drop 10 before summer. I decided to do 10 pounds. I did go down from last month, but I'm still above my starting weight, so go me. I still have 10 more months to turn it around, so hopefully that will happen. Number 11 is Fall For You, a product that you love. I picked my Copacetic Cosmetics Pumpkin Guts Highlighter. Again, my goal is to use this 50 times. I used this 4 more times in the past month for a total of 8 out of my 50 times. It is just a perfect like fall highlighter and I love it so much. So I'm glad to be getting more use on that. Number 12 is Food for Thought, like a food themed product or food named product or whatever. This is the ColourPop Creme Gel Liner in Spare Time from the Raw Beauty Kristi collab. I used, and again, I'm not gonna roll it up. I'm not marking this in any way because these ColourPop liners are so fickle. I don't want to deal with it. But I did use it 9 more times for a total of 17 times, and you can see the tip is gone. The tip is gone. So I mean, I don't think I've ever finished one of these before, so I don't know what that means for how much is left, but there's some visible progress in it this time, so that's good. Number 13, Harry Potter. I picked like my house colors, which are Ravenclaw, so blue and bronze. And for that, I am using my I Heart Revolution Mermaid's Heart palette, and I am focusing on this dark blue and this bronze right here to hit pan. The blue I used 1 more time this past month for a total of 4 times. The bronze I've used 3 more times for a total of 5 times. So going pretty slow, but I've heard these pans are not very deep, so hopefully it won't take me all year to hit pan in that. Number 4 is In the Panning Zone, and then I picked the prompt, The Monsters Are Due on Maple Street, which is a product that's named after a tree, a plant, or a flower. So I picked this Pharmacy Very Cherry Bright Vitamin C Serum. I had not, as of the last update, I had not used it yet. I have used it 14 times since then, and this is where we're at. It is an airless pump. I use this one at night because I have a different vitamin C in the morning, and my skin has been throwing a hissy fit lately, so I haven't been using this every night because I don't know if that's like too much vitamin C. I don't know. But even with that amount of use, like even if I only use it like every other day, it's still gonna take me a couple more months to finish this up. Number 15 is lip service, so that's just any lip product that you want. I decided to work on this Burt's Bees Orange Blossom and Pistachio Lip Butter. I try to use it every night, so like sometimes I forget, but I did end up using it 21 times in the past month, so this is where we're at. I don't know, I may have pan by the next update, but I'm not positive, but I am trying to be more consistent with using this. So I've used it a total of 32 times so far. Number 16 was for Mean Girls quotes, and I picked the quote, I saw Katie Heron wearing army pants and flip-flops, so wow, my handwriting is bad. So I bought army pants and flip-flops. So that's something you bought because of someone else. This is my 3rd empty for the month. This is the e.l.f. brow pencil. I bought this because of Emily Noel. I do not understand why she likes this so much because it's not good. Like, I don't want to say it's not good, like it's the worst brow pencil ever. It's fine. Like it's only like $2 or something, but let's see, I used it 7 more times this month. It only took me 37 uses to finish this. I mean, I think this is actually the only brow pencil type product I had left in my collection, and I'm not buying this kind of thing anymore because I just use eyeshadow in my brows and it looks totally fine. So this is done, so that means the Mean Girls prompt is finished as well. And now I won't have to struggle trying to read that quote anymore. Okay. Number 17 is Movie Madness. You just link an item to a movie. And at the time of this project, my daughter was really into How to Train Your Dragon. So I picked one of my Enchanted Luster Cosmetics Dragon Prisms. This was from the Dragon Prism 2 collection, I believe. This is the shade Flare Prism. My goal is to hit pan. I've used it 2 more times this past month for a total of 5 times. There's like a teensy weensy little dip in the middle, but again, this is like it was kind of expensive and I had to, this is an Australian brand. It was kind of hard to get. So I'm not in a super rush to hit pan, which if I tried, I probably could hit pan pretty easily in this, but I'm trying to savor it. So this will be in here for a while, but I will probably be using it a little more this next couple months just because this is just like such a beautiful fall color. It's just so pretty. Then number 18 was Nightmare Before Christmas. I finished that one last month. 19 is Once Upon a Pan. I picked the prompt Snow White / Mary Margaret. So that is either a white or a blood red product. I picked the color white. And I am working on my e.l.f. Perfect Finished HD powder. I've used this 28 more times in the past month for a total of 56 times. And this is what we're looking like right now. I will probably have this repressed by the next update because it is getting hard for like my powder brush to pick up enough product to evenly disperse. But I finish like 3 of these a year. Well, maybe not 3, like 2.5. I don't know. I finish a couple of these a year. So I have no doubt that this will be done pretty soon, before the end of the year, definitely. Okay, number 20 is Panning Game. So you're supposed to put everything in a box and just like pick things. I didn't want to do that. I just did more of like a roulette style thing. So the product I ended up with is my Juvia's Place liquid lipstick in Bronze Maple. This is just a mini. My goal is to use this 30 times. I've used it 3 more times in the past month for a total of 8 times. So I'm well on my way to 30. Number 21 was Panning Solitaire, which was the Pan That Palette theme for last year. And everybody else is doing their singles and I just went right to the duo because I don't know why. But I picked this Julep Feels Like Velvet duo in Champagne and Caviar. So this is Champagne, this is Caviar. My goal is to hit pan in these. I have used Champagne 3 more times for a total of 5 and Caviar 1 more time for a total of 4. I don't actually know how deep these pans are because it's a pretty thick compact, but we'll see. I don't think I'll have a problem actually hitting pan. I just need to use it. The colors are a little boring. It's like the one thing that I probably should have put something else in for this project, but it's in, so I'm going to do it. Number 22 was Rockin' Around the Christmas Tree. You pick a Christmas song and then you correlate a product to it. So I picked the song Last Christmas and I picked something that I got as a gift last Christmas. And that was, well, one of the things I got last Christmas was this Nest perfume in Midnight Floor. It came in a 6, I think it's a 6 or an 8 piece sample thing from Sephora that my sister got me. So my goal is to finish this, which I don't know. I don't know if I can do it. I don't know if I want to do it because I really love the scent a lot, but we're gonna see. So I've used this, where is it? I've used this 8 more times this past month. I've used it a total of 11, so I didn't have a mark before, but I also didn't want to write on the bottle, so I have a little piece of washi tape. This is where I'm at right now, so I am making an effort to, like, out of the perfumes that are in projects, I am making an effort to, like, try to rotate through them equally, so maybe I'll get decent use on all of them, but that is where we're at with that one. 23 is say good day to project panning, and I picked the prompt Aussie, 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 oi, 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 and that is a green/yellow product packaging, whatever. Apparently these are their sports colors, not their flag colors, like I mistakenly stated at some point, either the intro or last update, but I was politely corrected. So I chose my Physicians Formula Butter Bronzer for this, and I chose to try to hit pan. So this is what it's looking like this month. I used it 6 more times. I've used it a total of 13 times. I'm really gonna have to step up my usage because Danny just hit pan in hers for, I don't remember which project it was in, and I think it was over like 100 uses before she hit pan in it, and I have 13, so I need to use it a little bit more. We'll see. 24 was significant other project pan, your partner picks. I had my husband pick something on camera because I forgot to do it. But he picked this Makeup Geek and Kathleen Light's highlighter palette, and he picked this shade Nightlight right here. So my goal is to use it 30 times. I don't know what I did. I have this marked as the wrong shade on here, so hold on. My goal is to use this 30 times. I have used it 3 more times for a total of 5 times. I mean, it doesn't look touched at all, but I did use it, I promise. Number 25 is Skin is In. That's a skincare item. So I have this IT Confidence in a Cream, my little sample moisturizer thing. I used it 10 more times. I've used it 12 times since the beginning of the project. This is where it's at. I will have this done for next month. I was kind of hoping to have it done for this month, but like I said, my skin has been hating me lately, and I've been trying. I think I just introduced too many new products at the same time, so I've been trying to like back it off a little bit. So hopefully I will be able to finish this up in the next month. Then number 26 is the 4 Seasons. I picked fall something. What did I do with it? It's probably staring me right in the face. No, it's back here. I picked fall, something that reminds you of fall. I picked this crushed apple and spice candle that I got at Target, and I did start burning it. I've burned it. It smells so good. I've burned it 8 times, so I don't want to mark it because it's kind of hard to mark candles, but you can see. So like this is about where the candle started, and at the lowest point I'm down here. So I've used a decent amount of it, but this is a pretty big candle, so it'll probably take me till at least the end of the year to finish burning this, but that's okay because it smells amazing and I love it. There. 27 is Turn and Burn. So I originally started with 5 like little sample products, and at the end of the first month I decided this is the one area that I'm gonna do rolling, because I feel like I have a bunch of like sample products and things like that, but not enough to really want to do Turn and Burn as a separate project. So I figure it'd be kind of fun just to do it rolling style in this project and see how many of my little samples and deluxe minis and all that other stuff, how many of those I can get through in the month. So I'm working on 5 at a time. First, I had this Little Moon Essentials Mineral Bath, which is empty. I use this as a foot soak, so I use this 1 more time and a total of 2 times, so that is done. Then one thing I rolled in last month was the Selah Seed to Skin Scrub, which I used 3 times, which everybody needs to know how not smart I am sometimes. I thought this was a face scrub. This is not a face scrub. This is a body scrub. So I used it on my face twice. and then I figured out that it was not meant for your face, and I used the last of it on my body. I think this is what caused my skin to hate me so much. So lesson learned, always double check that what you think is skincare is actually skincare, because it is not. Well, I mean, technically it's skincare because you have skin all over your body, but it's not facial skincare. So don't anybody else make the same mistake I did. I liked it on my body. It was great. On my face, not so much. So that is empty. Then the remaining, actually, the Little Moon Essentials I had from the beginning of the project, and then everything else I rolled in last month. So I rolled in this Cascade Polish Mini in Fireworks. I've used this once. It looks a lot, I don't know. I thought it was going to be a little more opaque. This is more of a topper, but it also glows in the dark, which I didn't realize, so that's kind of cool. So I used that one time. Then I have this mini of the Pharmacy Green Clean Cleansing Balm. I've used this 24 times. I'm almost done with it, but I am not going to roll in a new product for this because right now, I only use this to take off my eye makeup because I have a cleansing oil that I'm trying to finish up that I use for the rest of my face. So I'd only use a little bit. So this will probably last me at least another week. So that is staying in. And then the last item that I rolled in last month that is also empty is this Medi-Choice Hand and Body Lotion. I have no idea if this was from a hotel or for some reason I got it at Target. I don't know. It's gone though. So yay, I used this 20 times to finish. I did not like it, probably because it's so old that it was like really thin and runny. It didn't moisturize at all. It didn't smell bad. It smelled just kind of like baby powder, which was a little weird, but it's done. So now I don't have to worry about it anymore. Then 28 is the Unicorn Project Pan, and that was created by Kanon. You just special and sparkly and shiny. So I picked my Terra Moon Cosmetics shadow in Phoenix. I have it in my inner corner today. I've used it 6 more times this past month for a total of 9, but still a long way from pan, which is okay with me because I want to use that and savor it as long as I can. 29 Winnie the Pan I finished last month. 30 Wizard of Panning. I picked the prompt horse of a different color, something duochrome, and for that I picked my, oh, okay, I'm dumb. I didn't tell you what I'm rolling into my turn and burn. I'll finish this and then I'll do that. I picked my Cindy Grace Shadow in The Greatest Gift. It's a pink base, but it's got like a green flip to it. This is one of my favorite shadows from that brand. I used it 2 more times for a total of 3 times, and these are pretty deep pans, so it's gonna take a while for me to finish that. So now I'll show you my roll-ins for turn and burn, since I apparently forgot to do it when I was actually doing that prompt. But I have this Purology Hydrate shampoo and conditioner. I'm just counting these as one because I will use them together. So I've got that to take the place of that other body lotion that smelled like baby powder. I'm just gonna use up this little mini Johnson's baby lotion. I'm not really, well, I should be able to finish this in a month, but it's up here. My kids never, I shouldn't blame my kids because, you know, they're not going to put lotion on themselves. I never put lotion on my kids. So this is probably from when Nathaniel was born. So it's like 5 years old. I just need it to get it out of here. So that's going to be in. And then I'm getting a little disillusioned with my Tarte Stay Spray. So I'm going to roll in this little MAC Fix Plus. I mean, I know it's not going to last very long, but I thought it'd be nice to have have an alternative to the Stay Spray once in a while. So I'm rolling that in. So that was my update. Again, oh my God, my videos are so long. Why do I talk so much? I hope you enjoyed. I hope you are doing well in this project. If you are doing this project, if you aren't, there's still plenty of time to either become a Pantastic Lady and join the project, because you must be a member of the group because there's just too much information with all of the projects. It's just too much. So you need to be part of the group so that you can actually see all that. Or if you are already a fantastic lady and you haven't started this project, it's still not too late to start it now. So I hope you're having a great day or night wherever you are, staying safe and sane and healthy, and I'll talk to you in the next one.